Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rafe Gal. This is XCom2, and this is Operation Leviathan, aka Assault the Alien Fortress, aka Endgame. So, we have this as our final squad for this last mission. Boone is one of our, I believe, is our highest ranked Grenadier besides possibly Shane, who was just on our last mission and got promoted there. He has the highest, second highest accuracy to Shane also. More importantly, he has Shadow Step, which means he does not trigger Overwatch or reaction fire. So, I feel like that's going to be a really good thing for him to be able to take advantage of, and honestly, I think that'll work out pretty well. John, this one was tough. I decided to put Tara on the last mission over John, and put John on this one because John has the ability Blast Padding as a bonus, which means he takes much less damage from explosions and gets a bonus point of armor. He's going to start with 3 armor, which I feel like is a really good advantage to have for survivability on a long mission. I ended up giving him the PCS for mobility to give him an extra speed boost, so that he can really utilize sword technique if he needs to, or scouting ahead or moving back if he needs to. He also, instead of Implacable that Tara has Blade Storm, which means if an enemy gets into melee range, he gets this free attack against them. Depending on the mission type, that can be better or worse. Kyle, I picked for our sniper because he's our mixed sniper. He has both a couple good pistol abilities and also a couple sniper abilities, because I started off on him beforehand. So I gave him, he has Long Watch. I figured that's going to be good for like long hallways or something where his visibility might not be perfect. Gave him the Wraith Armor. Grocer. This one, he and Cubby were pretty even on most categories. For our hacker specialist, he has 10 more will. That was really what it came down to. So I put Cubby on the backup mission, or the first mission. Dan is going to be our healing specialist. He has Run and Gun, which is an amazing ability. And then, last but not least, Dora is going to continue on as our Psi unit. I went back and forth between using Paul for the first time or using Dora on this one. I think Dora's spread of abilities and her area of effect abilities in particular are going to be more useful overall for this particular mission. They have very similar abilities. There's like only 2 that are different. She's got the area of effect psionic ability and also the one that gives other people an extra turn, which is really good. And Paul just happened to not get those. I mean, psionic ability training is random. So, that is going to be our squad for the final fortress. Boone, John, Kyle, Mike, Dan, and Dora. And the Avatar. So, technically,
I've infused this material with the entirety of our viable Elder DNA. We won't get another chance at this.
Final connection is set. Power levels adequate. One more look at the buffer.
Watch you go over this thing 50 times. Take a breath.
We are ready.
So for this mission, the commander, that's me, gets to go in or while possessing an avatar body.
Now, Lily.
Initiating network connection.
So
Give him hell.
this is gonna be me running along with you for one mission. Granted, it's as kind of a weird super alien super soldier, but you know,
All right, people.
what can I say?
Got its wake-up call.
I'm apparently pretty awesome.
And now they know the truth. Advent is a lie. And their time is up. They've got a full-fledged war on their hands now. While the aliens struggle to contain
Soylent Green is people.
we're gonna make a move on theirs. It won't be easy. But you're used to that. You did what was needed. Never gave up the fight. You are XCom. And you're gonna end this.
Okay.
Humanity is counting on us, people.
That scene is so much cooler when it's all, you know, people I know lined up saluting.
Commander.
Just got some goosebumps. Generic loading screen. What XCom2 is really about. Seriously, game? I guess that's fair, considering how long it takes to load normal levels, and this is like a super level. If I'm remembering correct.
Stay alert. No way of knowing if they detect our presence yet.
Such loss, such needless waste. You force our hand, yet still we offer peace. Rejoin us, and your world will be spared.
Yep. There's a lot of cool little cutscenes throughout this mission too. So, we have to go through and destroy all of the avatars that are in this location, and the commander's avatar has to survive. So,
Seems doable.
that's gonna be annoying.
On your order.
Apparently, somebody is shooting fireworks. Right when I decide to try and do this. Don't they know that I'm busy playing video games and talking to myself? Come on.
Getting it done.
Okay, Mike's gonna move up here.
Go, go, go.
Dan's gonna move up here. John's gonna overwatch. Boone's gonna overwatch. I think we're gonna see if... You know what? I actually want him on this side still. If... Yeah, we'll move up here. And I shall overwatch. And Dora shall overwatch. All the overwatching. There's a lot of aliens in this level.
Such blind hatred for us, we cannot understand it. Our intentions for your world were never hostile. They are still not. You are a part of us.
They actually expect us to buy any of this?
More distrust. Perhaps you would find more reassurance in our words if...
Just as we saw surrounding the gateway in the field, the alien flora seems to flourish in close proximity to the psionic fields passing through these systems.
Okay.
Roger that.
We're just gonna kind of take our time moving up here. We don't have a time limit. There's no turn limit. There's no nothing. So, yeah, I think we're gonna move John up here.
We've got Advent here.
There we go. We do need to be very careful about using our grenades and heavy weapons very cautiously.
Try not to break this one.
I mean, we've got to try, right? I realize we're like, haven't ever succeeded, but this is a low-level robot. Oh my gosh, that still barely made it, it seems like. Okay, but we got it. We actually got control of one of the robots. We hacked a robot. Finally! Okay. This is now our robot for like 2 turns. I do hate that that affects that. So now we've got a lot of enemies in range.
I'm going.
Okay, we're gonna have Boone move up. But the rest are we're just gonna do an Overwatch there. Dora's gonna move up here. Actually, let's give Boone... Let's give Boone an extra action with Inspire. Because Boone should be able to hit this heavy mech. And shred its armor, which is really what I want to do. Wow. Squad Sight is a powerful ability, in case you ever question that again. Okay.
Hostile neutralized.
1 down. And I will move up here. If I can see something, I'll null lance, otherwise I will just Overwatch. So they're putting together their battle plan. Unfortunately for them, the one that was marked already got first. Or went first and took that shot. So my guess is that these enemies are going to shoot the one we have hacked. Yep. Unfortunately, it would have been nice if we could have gotten to actually use it. But at least it drew fire. Okay, MEC. Let's just just gonna do suppression fire. I'm okay with that. They could do way worse. Suppression fire again. I'll hold to my statement, and the mutant's probably just gonna either take a random shot or not do anything. Random shot, okay. That is a lot of guys. Oh, man. The thing I said about preserving our rockets and stuff, I may be breaking that early. Because, wow, this is an intense situation. Let's go with that. Okay, so first and foremost, he could get one of these guys off of that suppression. That'd be really nice. Nope. Okay, so Boone is under suppressing fire, as is John, which means they have very, very low accuracy, but both of them can ignore shots only when they're moving, so that's probably not going to help. Sorry, I'm trying to think through this. I don't feel like I've got a good way to handle this right now.
Not a problem.
Is if they had an Overwatch up? Ugh. That's not good either. Okay, suppression removed on John. I think. Yes. We're gonna have. We're gonna heal right away.
Gremlin, medical detail.
And actually, we're gonna wait on that aid protocol.
Moving to position.
Suppression removed.
Armor still
Okay.
holding.
Got that done. Now Boone can act. I feel like I have to take something out this turn if I can. Nope, just one. Darn. It's worth a shot.
Missed the target.
He's gonna aid protocol on John. Since John is out there, he's gonna get a defense boost, and he's gonna get that threat assessment, which lets him take. Basically, whoever goes first is gonna get shut down.
Shields up.
I have no idea if stasis works on this sectopod, but yep, looks like it does. So the sectopod is out of commission for a turn. This is exactly the situation Lightning Hands exists for.
Hostile neutralized.
Doing that one last damage that we needed.
Going up.
Yeah, that doesn't seem worth it right now. I don't want to move the Avatar in because he does need to survive. That is like literally on the requirements list for the mission. We're also very early in this mission, so... let's go ahead and try to kill this mutant. Sorry, this turn has taken a very, very long time. Okay.
Target's still up.
If he had happened to kill that one, it would have been good, but it didn't. So, stasis keeps the sectopod, sectopod out of commission for a turn. Phew.
Hostiles got me flanked.
Overwatch, okay. Need to remember that there's an Overwatch there. John gets a free shot at the first guy who comes in. It doesn't actually do anything, apparently.
Up in here.
Glad we healed Mike.
All right, that one hurt.
Is that the last one? Or is there one more? That's the last one. Whew! Mike just took a lot
Getting
of
reports
fire.
all across the globe, Commander. Advent forces are hitting back hard. Our people are holding their own, but it's not looking good. Whatever we're gonna do, we better do it fast.
Advent offered your people hope. A brighter future. To be something greater. But still, you refuse. What more can we offer you than the greatest gift?
Okay. We gotta take this sectopod out this turn, pretty much. I'm trying to remember who has what. Oh. Actually, no, that is the exact thing I was looking for, potentially. I think I had an angle there where it was hitting. Yeah. That.
Tracking target.
Again, I don't really want to do that so early, but that's a lot of... That was a very efficient use of it, I feel like. We're gonna Gremlin heal Mike again.
Heal him up.
That's not Mike. Mike is gonna fall back over here. Here? Here.
On my way.
Oh, I'm so tempted to do this, even though it's a terrible idea. Maybe it's not a terrible idea.
Moving to designated position.
I had the crazy eyes for a second there. But I don't know if I'm gonna get this kind of opportunity again. Face off. 1, 2, 3. Miss. Miss. Oh. Still, 5 shots.
You're toast.
And he killed both mechs, which is kind of a big deal. I mean, I guess gotta keep shooting at this guy. Let's see if Dora can shoot anything from over here. Probably just this guy, but we gotta kill that guy. Nice. I'll move up here. I will wait for something better to mind control than that. Since I have a ridiculous super gun. Apparently. Aid protocol takes time to recharge because he has that special ability on it. Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Classic for a reason. Okay, so out of all of those troops, there is 1 Muton left, and he is retreating. That was a productive turn.
Time spent needlessly resisting, fighting your ascension to something greater. And yet here you are, just as we had envisioned. In your efforts to prevent the Avatar's creation, you have followed the path we set forth, truly exceeding even our own lofty expectations, Commander.
Shut him out, Commander. More alien lies.
Do you truly believe that to be the case?
I do not know what's coming up here. So, we are going to take it slow. I really did a number on the cover for this upcoming section. So, we're just gonna have to kind of risk it, I think. Let's go ahead and just have Bonner move up here.
Got it covered. I can handle that.
Boone will move forward here. Let's see how far he can move up in the yellow. Not far enough. Overwatch. Dora. Move up here. Me. Wait, what? I can't believe you can still see that. It's not a good enough shot to even bother trying.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Okay, so Kyle's gonna move up here. I have a turn left before recharging grapple, don't I? Kyle's gonna move up. Actually, no, we're just gonna go right here.
Moving to position.
That works. And mutons do have grenades, so I don't want to clump up too bad, but I don't think he can get back here. So I'll just move up here and do an Overwatch. Okay. Lots of Overwatch. And apparently he's just going to keep running away.
rejected our wisdom, and still we show compassion and generosity. But as with all things, this too must end. We can no longer afford to suffer your transgressions.
So we're gonna do
Alien
this.
forces are stepping up their attacks on both resistance and civilian targets.
Wait, what?
There is still another way.
Stop glitching, game.
Moving to Overwatch.
I have no idea what just happened there, but I'm kind of worried about it.
I'm on it.
I do not remember this game being this glitchy when I played it the first time, like, at all. So, this is just confusing to me.
Will do.
Dan's gonna move up. Boone, move up.
Roger that.
Dora, I bet you can't guess. Let's move up.
Good to go.
Me, let's move up. Mike, shockingly, is going to
Will do.
move up. Awesome. Except for the whole Kyle being in a weird spot where he's floating on air thing.
Adjusting aim.
But that means they triggered on their turn, which means they should not get to attack us. It's also a bunch of mutons, which are not actually... There's way scarier enemies, basically. So I'll take a squad of mutons at this point.
X-ray neutralized.
Although it is 5 of them.
You view us as the conquerors of your world, but that was never our intent. Each species you've encountered, the aliens you have fought and slaughtered, none were given a choice. Our home was the oldest of worlds, and the first to be consumed. Billions were lost. If only
There we go.
that were the end.
Pre-reload.
Killing time.
I think we're just gonna do this. I wish he had face-off available.
That armor's tough.
And those were terrible rolls, unfortunately.
Seems doable. Time to burn.
We've got to use the flamethrower against organic enemies, and there's not a lot of other organic enemies besides mutons that are going to be in this mission, most likely. Besides, like, the regular sectoids and stuff. So, I'm thinking that's a good use of it. Dan has running gun that I have not used yet. He is going to move, let's say here,
Running.
where he has height and an angle to shoot. Finish this guy off.
Target disabled.
We're gonna move up here. I'm hoping Dora can get a line of sight on something. Maybe not. Well, let's just go ahead and do a void rift then. Guaranteed damage, chance to do a status effect. Nope. Just damage. That's okay. Grocer will come over here. I'm thinking just... actually, you know what? He's gonna heal himself.
Gremlin, medical detail.
I am going to cut across. And apparently lower my chances of actually hitting something. That was nice. Oh well. The other two are on fire, so I'm hoping that they just don't actually get another turn. It is a strong possibility that they will not actually get to do anything. I'm just gonna overwatch and let them kill themselves with fire. Or they're gonna shoot at me and not move, even though they're on fire, and not take damage like they're supposed to. What the heck? I thought they were both burning.
Hostile terminated.
Okay. Whatever, game. You do you.
Commander, resistance forces are pushing back against Advent, but it's coming at a heavy price. At this rate, there may not be anything left on either side.
From here, we can call upon
Oh! Oh! That's... Oh my.
at any time.
Okay.
Peace is within your grasp. If you would just rejoin us.
That is terrifying. Let's do this. Glad I used that area of effect thing that only works on certain types of enemies before these guys showed up. 5 mutons really seemed bad at the time. Not actually that bad by comparison. Okay, we're gonna move up here. I am also, as the avatar, way too far forward right now. I'm gonna wait and see what my other AoE options are here, just to make sure. Now, the nice thing is, all of these guys are melee units, so I can actually, I don't need to worry about cover, like, at all.
I'm going.
Actually, I stand corrected on my earlier statement that I will never get to use face off like that again. Got both faceless. Awesome.
Multiple hostiles eliminated.
I'm actually feeling okay. Where's Dora? Dora needs to get up here.
Heading out.
She's gonna soulfire this guy. I was going to have her try and mind control, but just based on where we're at, I feel like we just need to get this over with. Where am I? Aid protocol, commander's avatar. Just to be safe. The avatar dies, game over.
Got it covered. Scanning.
Hopefully, the way this is going to work, each of them are going to start running towards people, and the 3 overwatches will trigger one after the other, and they won't get a hit off.
Target eliminated.
There we go.
Not too shabby.
At that point, blowing up the wall is just showing off.
You are capable of so much more, and yet you fail to grasp the true nature of your power. Return to us, and your world will live on. Resist, and there will be nothing left to save.
Where is... okay.
Position confirmed.
We're actually going to have Kyle move up here. And grappling hook onto this platform. As I desperately hope that he does not trigger like a whole additional squad.
Some kind of human enclosure?
There were always reports of missing civilians years before the first invasion. Could this be them?
Maybe they had planned to use this for some sort of psychological testing.
Yeah, that's weird. So I'm not seeing any enemies. I'm gonna wait, just to be safe. Unfortunately, there's no cover up until this point here. So I'm gonna go ahead and have John run up. Yeah.
Got it covered.
This is also a good opportunity to have Dora catch up,
Rolling out.
because she somehow fell behind back there and wasn't able to get in a lot of... wasn't able to help a lot where it would have actually been really useful at that point.
Double time. Ten-4.
I'm a little worried about moving too far to either side. Okay. Well,
Hearing reports of some randomized disruptions in enemy forces on the ground. Units suddenly laying down their arms mid-battle or turning on one another.
With the tower disrupted, it could be that the Elders are
Okay.
attempting to maintain the network on their own. The strain on them must be enormous.
Our power does not waver. You find our forces here loyal. They require no coercion. For they know failure here means the end for all.
Consider all those who have sacrificed for your cause, Commander. So many friends, so many allies. For what?
Archon. And I think those are either... Are those... Oh, man. Okay. Wow. That's... Okay.
Headed there now.
I'm actually going to do something that I don't think I've done the entire time I've been playing today, or, you know, this run-through in general.
On the move.
I'm going to tactically retreat. John got too far forward, and I cannot support him with where we're at right now. So we're backing out.
Running dry on ammo.
I'm gonna back up. I've got people in a few people in relatively good cover up here. A few more that could be if I need to. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do... We're gonna toss a mimic beacon out there. This seems like a good opportunity for the mimic beacon. That'll draw some of their attention and fire.
Rolling.
While we get into position to counterattack, basically.
Affirmative. Covering now.
No problem, boss.
Boone's got a good enough shot here. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Even if he just grazes, any Overwatch shots against that Archon get that hollow targeting bonus.
Need a resupply.
Overwatch. I really feel like Dora needs to move forward somewhere here because there's actually some more organic enemies coming, and this could be our good opportunity to get a mind control off. Mind control lasts for the entire rest of the mission, so we want to use that against good meat shields, basically. And then we're gonna have Mike. Mike really doesn't have a good spot to go to. Is there a blue? I mean, he could move up further with yellow, but I think I'm gonna actually keep him back here.
On my way.
In the blue. And do an aid protocol on Kyle, who doesn't have cover. And can shoot. So apparently it does not let him use his sniper rifle for some reason. Grazed. Wish we weren't using all of our shots on that one guy. But we did preserve the mimic beacon, so whatever else is running forward might attack it instead. Hopefully weak attacks. Yep. So I think it could take about somewhere between 10 and 20 damage. It's probably actually the same as the person using it, now that I think about it, and John has 20 health. I forgot that guy was there. Okay. I don't like the fact that that Archon's not in sight, but that's something we can deal with. That was actually... And that's why John is up front, because he has that 3 health plate. Now, unfortunately... Okay, good. They're just shooting. And that's why he's got the defense bonus.
When we first encountered Earth, we wept for a broken world, for a tortured race crying out to the stars in agony. We answered your call. We saw your true potential. The first invasion was a test, but your people did not fail as you believed. You succeeded beyond measure.
There we go.
You need only accept your place amongst us.
Keep pushing, Commander. They're losing their grip on the world and they know it.
We have lost nothing, for our greatest weapon returns to us. You will defeat them.
Another free reload.
As you did once before, Commander.
Ready to
Oh,
rock.
okay. I feel like we really need to take this down, but I don't think we can kill it this turn. So I think I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to make sure we don't get somebody dragged across and trigger even more spawns with this Viper. I don't know if that'll be successful, but let's try.
Adjusting sights.
I think Kyle...
Deflection.
There we go.
Good riddance.
Actually... Nope. Mike's still a terrible shot. Good hacker, terrible shot.
Try on ammo.
I forgot you can shoot after you reload if you don't move. That seems like a terrible, wonderful idea. I mean, I did spawn most of the stuff over there already. What are the odds, right? No. We'll do this.
I'm on it.
You can cut across and see if you can shoot. Yeah, see, that would have been a terrible idea. Sometimes the camera in this game continues to be
Shot failed
weird.
connect. I'm out of firepower over here. Come get some. Affirmative, covering now. Can't take much more of this.
Whoa.
Pinned down here. I need medical attention now.
You're okay, John. You're not the one bleeding out on the ground. Okay, so
bot coming
We're gonna start with the stabilize. And then Mike is gonna do the... Actually, I don't know if that actually wakes him up.
Whatever you say.
Okay, we're gonna make this work. Fully shred the armor in one go. I wish I'd realized that I could try and mind control him before that happened. Actually, Archon's not bad. I'll take an Archon. My Archon. Still at full health, so that should be pretty good. Actually, we'll soul fire this because that's I believe 100% accurate.
Enemy down.
I don't think Mike actually has a place to move again, still. I'm gonna risk this and see if it works.
Gremlin, get on the heels.
I think this should wake him up. If not, then I'm being a good citizen and making sure that he survives, I guess.
Reloaded. Target neutralized. They're backing up. Advance.
Guess my Archon had Overwatch up?
Roger that.
Affirmative.
Okay, Mike and Dora are running as far as they can this turn, while there are no enemies in sight.
Rolling out.
Dan's gonna move up. Boone is apparently out of ammo again. But he
Oh yeah.
will also move up.
Will do.
I'm not sure how I feel about leaving Kyle back here in the enemy base like unable to do anything, but I don't feel like we've got much choice.
Moving to position.
While John catch up. And Overwatch. Still mind controlled. That's gonna get kind of obnoxious by the end of this map, but it literally should last the entire rest of the map. Stop running away. I'm just gonna take a break after that. Okay.
Sure thing. I'm going.
That was a misclick. Well, let's see what happens here.
Absolutely. On the move.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna finish up this turn, and I'm gonna take a break. This is a very long mission, and I've been playing for a while at this point. A few of my other videos were all back-to-back also, or relatively back-to-back at least, and it's getting kind of late, and I've had a long weekend, so I'm gonna take a break after we finish this just last bit of movement up, and then I will pick back up next time with hopefully the second half of this. I'm pretty sure that should be just 2 videos. This is a very, very long mission, so yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna end it right here before I end my turn. And we will call it good for there. Stay tuned for the second half of this. I'm sure it will be uploaded at the same time, so you won't even notice the fact that I'm taking a break. But I am gonna stop and save and go from there. Thank you to Kyle for your service throughout this. The first casualty of the last mission. Technically still alive. I'm not sure how that's gonna count by the time we finish the mission, but yeah. So give me a like and subscribe if you're enjoying this. Stay tuned for the grand finale, and I will catch you next time.